Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Intuitive Insights. I'm Sensoray, and today we're going to be doing a reading for the water signs. This will be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I did meditate on the cards for those signs, but whatever resonates most with you guys, with the tarot cards, just go with that one. All right, water signs, let's get started. So with Pisces, the first card out was Happy Family, number 4. So this card is all about, finally finding that balance at home. Really being able to kind of connect with your partner, have like the kids balance. There's kids in this, in the picture of this card. So for those of you who have kids, even with the rainbow over the family, it just shows like the rewards, the blessings coming in, they're by a body of water, so this is perfect for Pisces. But yeah, this is just everything being good at home. This is success, achievement, emotionally and monetary, at least enough for you to be at peace with your family at home, your bills, things like that. The next card that came out was No Place Like Home, number 50. All right, so this card is about like when you're in your own space that you know when you walk in, you know how everything is, you know what vibration you'll be at, the energy level. This is just saying like that's when you create the best. You see the light coming out the door. I'm going to try to put these in the corner for you guys. I know that it's hard to see them. But yeah, so the light coming out the door, that's showing like that aha, the creative process just in gear. You getting those blessings, those downloads. Pisces is the most intuitive sign. And it's also hanging by this, like vine or something like that in the clouds, so it's showing like how being at home just has you, where you can manifest, where you can meditate, where you can relax, rest, and you can really go within and clear your mind and just be at ease, also where it's quiet, there's a place you can go to where it's quiet. It's kind of like the Hermit card, kind of going within, Yeah, but also when you finally return home, when you come off vacation, like that first day of vacation is awesome, but when you get to those last 2 days, you start getting reminded of everything at home, and you start missing everything. Like I always start missing my cats about that second to last day. Like I know I'm gonna go home to them, I always miss them. But yeah, it's like walking through that door and just feeling that like energy. And if your home is not where you have that kind of energy, you need to do a cleansing of your house, get some sage, and really do cleansing. Because right now, that is very important. That is where you're going to be the most creative and inventive, because you have some serious downloads coming to you right now. And you don't want to miss the signs. Okay, so Cancer. First card, number 22, yin and yang. Okay, so this is, once again, balance, right? But with yin being first, this is talking about like the masculine energy. I want to do this, I'm going to do this, I need to do this, what's next? These questions, this is what yin is all about. It's kind of the action in the yin and yang, it's definitely the more intense side of yin and yang. It's not relaxed and calm, it's more go, go, go. With yang being like more chill, that's what gives them that balance. But yeah, this is all about like you asking yourself these questions, you really going like within and trying to come up with a list of how you're going to execute this, right? How you're going to build this blueprint. And how you're going to go about it, what you're going to start with, So that's the energy right now, Cancer. You are in. And this is also balance within your relationship, big time, balance within your family, friendships. You know, this is like everything going smooth right there. You don't really have anybody that's kind of lurking or, you know, doing anything like that. So you're in a good place right now, Cancer. However, your wisdom of the oracle card we pulled is 37, never-ending story. Okay, so this is like when you say something a lot, you know, you kind of manifest it. Your words become things, your thoughts become things. And we're all guilty of creating more of what we don't want by feeling a certain way and not letting go of certain things, and even talking about certain things, we put it into, you know, into the existence, and you start repeating things that you don't want to do, things you don't want, because that's what you've talked about. And it's really easier said than done. Like, I know that for sure. I always mess up, but it's reminding you that you have control of what you bring into your life with what you say, what you think, the energy you're feeling, how you're vibrating with the universe. It's all about, like, if you're not going within and taking that time to meditate, clear your mind, like dump everything out of your head and try to start over every day, you're going to always get the same things that you got before because you're not doing anything different. 37, 3 plus 7 is 10, so that's completion. So you're almost there. It's like the only thing that's in your way is you because of your communication, because of your thinking. You know, you really got to pull that together and get those bad things out of your mind, let them go, and move towards the things you want. You see, there's a mirror laying beside her. She doesn't have it up like where she's looking in it, and if she did, it would show her stressed out. And there's like a little board with yes, no, me, love, and you know, it has an arrow you can spin. So it's like she's not controlling any of her feelings, her thoughts, her words. She's just kind of waking up and saying, okay, what does today have in store? Instead of looking in the mirror, saying your affirmations, letting Spirit know that you are, you know, you're in a partnership with them. Without them, you could not do the things that you're trying to do and trying to manifest. And it will happen once you embrace Spirit and get your mind right and start working on your communication. This is something I'm totally guilty of right now. But, you know, we're all human and we all make mistakes. So this is what you need to do right now, Cancer. To stay in this balanced state that you're in, you need to make sure that you are having control of what you're thinking, what you're saying, and how you're feeling. Just keep reminding yourself, like, there's no time for drama right now. Like, right now, you are creating. You are trying to manifest everything that you want, and you will, as long as you do it a different way. You don't want to get it all and have the same energy in your life in other areas that you had before. You want to change all of that, you know, and the only way to change all of that is to change you, change what you did before and do something new, okay? Scorpio, so the first card I got for you is third chakra, Archangel Chumanuel, sorry. So this card is all about knowing that you have your higher power, your guardian angels with you, right? It's opening up that third chakra. It's releasing, you know, that unbalance and being able to get in a alignment with your other chakras. And when you're in alignment with everything, that's when you vibrate at your highest, and that's when you attract the best things to you. And knowing that you have people watching over you, your angels, your spirit guides, they're watching over you. And you're really just opening up your mind and your heart and letting everything in, letting everything flow to you. This is going to bring new knowledge, which is going to bring better energy, which in turn will help you manifest everything you want. You see, like the angel has a light in his hand and on his heart. It's showing like him. It's showing him like drawing that in. You know, he's walking by faith, not by sight, and that's what you need to do. You need to make sure that you know what you want. You know what you're trying to bring in, and that you are trying to keep a alignment in your body that's keeping you healthy, happy, and in harmony. Because your next card I pulled, number 18, serendipity. This is like all about those synchronicities, right? So all those signs you get where it's all day long you see another of the same number, or you hear the same name, or there's a certain color that you're seeing all day, a certain animal, anything like that. These are messages from spirit. These are downloads. This is what is going to give us our luck. This is what's going to manifest our empire. What we want is those little synchronicities. You know, like all day long, if you hear a song, the same song, it keeps coming on. You might need to take a second and listen to the song and listen to what it says, because that is a message probably directly from spirit. You know, our angels and our guides can't always come to us and communicate with us, or communicate with everyone, you know. This is something you really have to work on and have a relationship with spirit to be able to communicate. So the way that spirit communicates, or our angels, is through music, through animals, through your dreams, big time, especially your subconscious. This is the way they can communicate with us. And these are all the symbols and signs and downloads that they're sending out to you right now, Scorpio. Like, you are in a great place. Like, you are in a place where you are open. You should know what you want. You know, and I think most of y'all do, with this being 37, which is 10, and then 18 being 9. You know, 9 in tarot is completion as well, because 10 starts back at 1. But yeah, it has a 4-leaf clover on it, and this little girl is like jumping to get this 4-leaf clover. And as she does, she's flying, like it's pulling her into the sky where she's flying. You know, it's like she's creating her luck. She's going after it. And you guys, it's your time for sure, Scorpios. Y'all been through a lot. You guys had a really crazy fall and winter so far. Like, it's been a lot of energy that's been in your chart. The planets have been in conjunction for you guys, so it's been a lot of unbalance. You know, there's been a lot of just like that feeling of just not being like aligned, not being like in control. And that's going away right now. Like, all the blessings are coming in. So let's go ahead and start with the tarot cards. Remember, like I said, any of these three of the 2 cards can resonate with whatever sign out of the water signs. I just did it in an order, so there's some type of, you know, alignment. Okay, so let's start with 6 of Cups. So 6 of Cups, this is all about nostalgia. This is about like reminiscing, childhood memories, past love This is about, you know, a give and take relationship. It can be, you know, your parents and how, you know, the memories you have of them are coming, you know, are coming to mind, and they're kind of like taking over all of the other things you're thinking right now. It's just that moment of where you're kind of frozen in that past, the love from the past. And that's what these cups are full of, is just love, memories from the past. So this could be about your family, this could be about a relationship, this could be about friends, you know, whatever. But it's also someone giving and showing you love, you know, in a way where you learned how to give love. All right, so that's in our past. In our present, we have the Ace of Cups. This is your cup overflowing with love, spilling out into the pool under it with love, success, happiness, emotional fulfillment. I mean, this is, you know, your soulmate, the closest of any relationship you can have to you. This is what the present is going to give you if it hasn't already, with the light behind it. You know, this is like also new ideas, new ventures, new paths you're going through or going down. This is everything kind of starting over and refreshing and feeling new and feeling different and feeling joy and love, okay? Because before you got to this, water signs, you guys were feeling, you know, not so good. Like 2019 was hard on everybody. And this year being a year where we have 6 eclipses, that energy is really, and that pool is really going to affect us and help us put closure to a lot of things. And we were doing that also in 2019, and that was hard. It's hard to go through those things. Yeah, okay, so moving on to the future, the 6 of Pentacles. This is success, you know. This can also represent a Libra or a Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is giving back. This is spreading the wealth. This is having that the monetary things to also share. You know, this is about a moment where you have maybe a little more than others, and your turn to give back. And you want to. You know, this is what you want to do. Water signs are the most, you know, you guys are the most sensitive because you're all about your emotions and how you feel and love, and also when you're hurting. And this is going to be a time where you're so full of love that that's what you want to spread around. And don't hold, you know, if there's people that come to you that maybe you haven't always been close with, and they start looking at you in this new way, maybe looking up to you, don't show them hurt. Show them love. Show them what got you to this place, okay? That's just a little advice for somebody I feel like someone needs to hear. All right, advice, 9 of Cups. This is the wish card. This is the card about being in love with who you are right now. Like totally content, totally happy with who you are. Fulfilled, you know, it's not a 10, so it's not like, oh, I've got the family, I've got everything, but you do have everything other than, you know, there's one thing missing, but you're okay with yourself, you're happy with where you're at, because you worked damn hard to get there. Remember, don't be stingy. When it's time to open up, make sure you're wanting to share. Make sure you want to spread what people have given to you in order for you to get where you're at. Also, you know, the way you feel about yourself. You really got into a place where you're okay with yourself, and I think self-esteem problems and things like that. All this is done. All this is over with. Like, the Nine of Pentacles is like, the Nine of Cups is just, what do you want? What do you want? It's time to make that wish. You have everything you want, that one thing. What is it? And this card is your chance to make that wish and talk to spirit, and you will get it. You know, if you keep feeling the way you're feeling, if you keep putting out that energy, those vibrations, it will come to you. Okay, so your outcome, the High Priestess. All right, number 2, this can also be like an 11. Which I see Pisces and Libra with this card a lot. So, you know, High Priestess, this is the woman of all-knowing. The laptop in her lap is kind of like the book of secrets, the book of knowledge, you know. She knows everything. She has knowledge on everything that there is. And she doesn't spread it around. You know, the High Priestess only gives to people who earn it. You know, look at the pillars that she's in between. They're black and white. This is yin yang, balance, harmony. You know, when you've earned those things, that's when the High Priestess comes in and she whispers, you know, that knowledge in your ear. You know, she makes you elevate to another level. You know, and no one gets to that level without having to go through those, you know, those lessons, those trials, things like that. When you go through those things, remember, that's when you're growing. That's when she comes to you. That's when you get that knowledge. That's when you learn. That's when you know what you want. Okay, real quick, I'm going to clarify these cards. Show me for my water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. What is the Six of Cups? I already shuffled before I started this video. Six of Cups for my water signs. Alright. Ooh, okay. We have the Six of Cups. Came out to clarify the Six of Cups. So, okay, on this picture, there's a little boy petting a dog and then a grown man petting a dog. The grown man is actually thinking about when he was a kid, you know, reminiscing over that time when the dog was a puppy. And this is just showing that unconditional love, right? The Ten of Pentacles, this also has a dog, a family, a mother and father, everyone celebrating, playing. This is money, family, wealth, legacy. This is building something. This is being in a place where you are financially secure, emotionally secure. I mean, all of your cups are filled. You might not be at a king or queen status, but you are on your way because you have family. And look what fell out with it. The Sun, the happiest card in the deck. All right, so this is, you got the Ten of Pentacles, which is completion. The number 19, the Sun, which is 10, which is completion. Then to 1, this is starting something new, starting over. That's why you're reminiscing about the past. That's where this nostalgia comes from, the Six of Cups. It came out to clarify the Six of Cups. It's you showing your gratitude. It's you showing how thankful you are, remembering those times, right? Okay, clarify the Ace of Cups for me, Spirit, for the water signs. All right. Okay, so first card we have is the Tower. All right, so the Tower, clarifying the Ace of Cups, something had to come down. And it shows on here butterflies as well. So that's all about transformation. So the reason why you're getting this Cup of Love, this Ace of Cups, is because you sacrificed. Something had to come down. Some tower had to drop. You had to go through that transformation. And you're now in your present time finally transforming. Finally being able to let that go and start with a new foundation. right? With all the right things, all the good ingredients that you want when you're building your foundation. Knight of Swords also clarifies the Ace of Cups and the Tower. You know, this is a man running to his motorcycle, and there's an owl a crow over the bike flying in the sky, and this is spirit with the sky. You know, he is kind of running into action. He's ready. You know, this is all about the mind. Swords are all about the mind, your intellect. So this man, like, he's knowing that he had to let that tower come down. He's knowing it's time for transformation. And this is him, this Knight of Swords. He's ready to be a king. You know, he's going to his king status or queen status, whichever one. Okay, so show me what the Six of Pentacles is for my water signs. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Six of Pentacles, please and thank you, Spirit. Ooh. Alright. Okay, Six of Pentacles. So, like I said, this is a card of success. First card out, Judgment. Right? So this is when you get your final judgment. You get the truth. You find out the truth, which puts you in that Six of Pentacles, that giving. Like, the truth literally sets you free, and it helps you to create abundance. You know, that's what's happening. Is like Spirit is connecting with you and showing you everything you need to be in that energy of love, of appreciation, you know? That also the Empress fell out with that. Okay, so connecting with Spirit, the Empress, and Six of Pentacles, by the way, guys, that is the Libra card, not the Six of Cups. I'm sorry, the Six of Pentacles is. It usually has the scales in it. Okay, so the Empress, this is a card of Libra. She is pregnant in this card, but it's the world, the globe that her pregnant belly, you know, is showing. It's showing like her creating something the world will benefit from. This is abundance. This is co-creation. This is all of those things, you know. And look how she's like so earthy. Everything she touches turns to gold, right? You get your judgment, you get your peace, you know and trust and believe that you are working with Spirit in a partnership, and you get total abundance. Look what came out with that, the Magician. Okay, so you just had three major arcanas in a row. The Judgment, the Empress, and then the Magician. The Magician is like the wizard of the tarot. It's like he knows, he has all his tools, he has everything he needs to create abundance. He has everything he needs to make this last forever. You know, the infinity sign is on top of his head. This is something that will always last. You are creating wealth. This is what you're creating right now. You are creating wealth. You're creating something that you can pass on. And look, the Page of Pentacles. What did I say? Something you can pass on. Something you can pass on. That's what this Page of Pentacles is right here. This is a message. Something that will benefit you financially. Alright, so show me what the Nine of Cups is for my water signs. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Alright, Nine of Cups, we got the Queen of Cups. I was wondering when she was going to come out. Here's your card, guys. Queen of Cups. And looks beautiful. She's totally like boho. She's in water with a fish. She's got like purpley red hair. She's beautiful. Like, this is beauty. The Queen of Cups to me always is like the most beautiful queen in the deck, other than the Empress. Okay, show me what the High Priestess is for. Oh my gosh, look what fell out. The High Priestess, what clarifies it is the High Priestess. This has happened twice now. We have the Six of Cups, clarify the Six of Cups. And now the High Priestess is clarifying the High Priestess. So that's just saying, like, You can't clarify the high priestess. First of all, like, she's the one with the knowledge. Okay? I don't know. I don't even think the empress can clarify the high priestess. This is like someone who lives between the conscious and subconscious mind. Someone who knows this and that. You know, there's just, other than her and the Hierophant, there's nobody who has that much knowledge. They've lived thousands of lifetimes, you know? So yeah, of course, and look at the moon on her head. You know, that's showing she is awake in the conscious and subconscious mind, right? Okay, guys, well, this was awesome. Great reading. It really shows that you guys are moving on. I think 2020 is going to be a great year. I'm so happy. All right, so until next time, peace.